I'm ready for Danganronpa.
Welcome back. We're gonna finish the trial today.
We're gonna do more stuff.
Give me that controller. Alright.
Bit's done. Let's make sure we're good.
The bit's over.
The bits.
Let me in the screen. Let me in.
My hand.
They need the
so
audience
large.
to see me.
There we go.
I can give reaction.
So you can give
whoa, my favorite or least favorite character or one in between is dead. Oh yeah, it's gonna be for you. It's gonna be Sonia.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm trying to force myself to be more energetic, or else my mental state
Have you had any
won't be
thoughts in the
able to keep
weekend, or
up.
is it still just you solved the one?
Danganronpa or not, I've not had any thoughts. Head empty.
Dude, nice.
My heart's thumping like crazy. I might as well have a laid-back, so what attitude and go ahead with high energy.
Sure.
Mon ami.
Yeehaw! But be careful that your batteries don't run out for various reasons.
I'm not playing it on
And
pistol.
just like I say each time, don't forget to save frequently.
I gotta save, Matt. We've done so
Dude,
much
you
today.
can do whatever you need to.
It's
I
a
will
new
not judge
day, in
you.
case you can't tell, for us.
It's a new recording day.
Expected the funhouse itself to be the ultimate weapon.
Oh, wait, did you just tell us?
No, we talked about that.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Oh well, let's just press on ahead.
Is it really alright to accept a situation
Huh?
so
Well, that was
easily?
just a bit. It was just a bit. Jockey was like, oh, I never expected the funhouse. Oh well.
Okay,
It was just a bit.
I can't tell. That
You
was,
missed the bit because you were going blah, 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 blah.
It was
over
funny.
it.
I was doing my own bit.
That's not what's important. The thing that's really important is
She's also talking way faster than they normally do, which I think is throwing me off a little bit.
Oh,
the killer
nice.
who used the building structure. Like who's Mekumaru's murderer?
I actually put time on 1.2 speed for just the whole Earth today.
Well, it feels like it. Because, like, seriously, listen to everyone else compared to her.
But is it really okay to believe the building is the weapon?
Okay, never mind.
Nagito said it, you know.
There's no way I'd lie. It's such an important
There's
moment.
Nagito. He talks
I
slow.
don't want to die either.
What happened to the bastard who kept saying how much they didn't mind dying?
He's right. There was a time when I thought I could become a stepping stone for your hopes, but I will sincerely retract that remark.
Alright.
Retract?
I'm disappointed too, you know.
Same.
If this was a murder for the sake of hope, I'd happily sacrifice myself.
You say such falsehoods, per usual. There is no such thing as murder for the sake of hope. Murder is simply murder.
I'm spitting facts over here.
Oh, man.
Hope doesn't kill people. People kill people.
Simply sacrificing others for one's own desires. Even one as diabolical as I would avoid such actions.
Oh, wasn't he being sus last time?
No,
wasn't that the joke I was
wanted
making?
Yeah, that was the joke because you didn't want him to be the thing. And so
Because
you were like,
this is kind of a sus line.
yeah.
You know? I wouldn't kill someone.
Wow, that couldn't be me.
My wrist is in too much pain.
It's fine. Let's just leave him alone and find out who killed Coach Nekomaru as fast as we can.
We're back on this.
Somebody wants to jump over discussions.
Remember who did that last chapter
It's not like
for?
I'm getting hungry or anything. You know?
Yeah, the boobles.
The Boobles.
Yeah, the booba.
Akane, you were drooling waterfalls?
Nagito, as usual, I can't tell what he's thinking. I have no idea if he's serious or not.
Anyway.
All
It's
I
a
know,
prank!
He's
Killer
hot.
used the building structure. Why don't we think about how?
Do you remember what you
Yeah,
concluded?
you gave it to me, kind of.
I didn't give it to you. You talked it out.
They killed Nekomaru.
You worked it
Yeah.
out on your own.
There was a rope.
I just pushed you to be like, finish the thought, finish the thought.
Oh, I have no hearts left. Man, I suck at this game.
Yeah, I guess so. It's probably from all the time you spent going, whoa, on the skateboarding.
Worth it. He was horribly damaged, as if he was beaten senseless with a blunt object, like the floor. But if he was beaten with a blunt object, it wouldn't be a kill that utilized the building structure.
Wow.
So he couldn't have beaten him with Nagito.
I'm also glad you figured it out before because you would have sat here and gone, what are we talking about?
It was Nekomaru's death that also utilized. Well, this is kind of the only. Just,
I mean, yeah.
you know, grammatically.
See,
Sorry.
It's okay.
I haven't spoken today.
I've been feeling under the weather, so my throat has also been a little glugh.
Died
So,
from falling.
In love?
if the funhouse's secret is that it's a structure where both towers and houses are vertically connected, then the killer made use of its height and caused Nekomaru to die from falling.
Are you saying they pushed him off? Where'd they push him off from?
The top.
The ceiling.
Don't know yet.
Don't just make things up when you don't know the method.
Bro, he's kind of acted sus, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
Where in that building would you even be able to push someone off in the first place?
It might be possible in the tower. You could push him off the 4th floor when the elevator is on the 1st floor.
But the elevator's not... Oh, the floor. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Did you forget how the elevator functions? When it's on the 1st floor, the door on the 4th floor won't open.
Saying he died from falling is truly incorrect.
Dude, didn't Gundam
You should
do it?
burn in the flames of hell.
Just everyone's blowing. We're covering half the blow run.
Oh, that's right.
I forgot how usually you move us
Yeah, I mean-
for that
I mean-
reason, but
We can.
I don't care.
It's alright.
We've already done half the trial with us in
Nekom-
this corner.
Nekomaru died from falling. Where did the killer shove Nekomaru from? If I'm gonna reach the truth behind, I need to solve that mystery next. Let me skateboard. No, now this is just normal board.
More like bored, am I right?
Broken doorknob, broken doorknob. It's that one. It's this
When
one.
the elevator is
It's
on
that
the
one.
1st floor.
It's that one. It's that one. Frick.
You can't go through the
You
door
can
on the
go
4th floor.
backwards, can't you?
No, the button on the other side
Impossible to shove off the victim
is
from
the
up there.
slow down button.
Then, how about this?
Yeah.
After locking Mekamaru inside the elevator,
Yeah.
they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor and
Oh.
made use of the drop.
What?
Hold on. Did you forget the elevator has a sensor?
He's asleep. It doesn't
As long
matter.
as there's a moving object inside,
Oh, well,
the
oh,
other
is
door
that?
won't open.
Wait.
Which means the elevator wouldn't have moved.
There you go.
Okay.
You got it.
Threshold of that elevator.
Thanks for your thing. Hope your wrist
Cool.
feels better. Remember Mahiru? Me neither. They have the same face. They have the
Yeah, no, they do.
exact
They
same
literally do. Like,
face.
these two especially look like they just copy pasted.
Alright,
You're not wrong.
Here we
When the
go.
elevator is up, you can't go through the door.
It'd be impossible.
Then,
It'd be
after
impossible.
locking they moved the elevator and made use of the drop.
Hold on.
Hold on.
As long as there's a moving object inside.
Nice.
No, that's wrong.
Why are you talking?
No, that's wrong. Did I give you permission to speak?
That sensor should only work if something is moving.
Correct.
Nekomaru wasn't moving inside. The elevator sensor.
I am definitely gonna have to go to the bathroom at some point during this
Nice.
half, and that's fine.
Be his sleep mode?
When Nekomaru's goodnight button is pressed,
Good
all
night.
its functions shut down.
Was it hidden inside a thing?
It was behind a panel, I guess.
Alright.
I don't
If
know.
he's in sleep mode, the elevator sensor wouldn't have noticed.
I guess they never had to
right?
draw him from the back.
I see. So that's how.
However, even if they move the elevator in
Bro,
that
stop
manner,
denying stuff. You're kind of making me nervous.
there would have been no drop for him to fall and die from.
It's also just kind of annoying because it's like, oh, you helped me figure it out, and now it's like, oh, I gotta run through every.
That's what I was about to
Yeah,
Every bit
that's
of it.
fair.
before Kazuichi interrupted me.
Oh, get wrecked.
Silence, pest.
Now you're calling me a pest?
A way to create the drop
Anyway.
inside the elevator while Nekomaru is still in it. Chiaki seems.
Meh, I'm just looking at the recording.
I thought you were
10 minutes.
I thought you were sniffing me for a
No,
second.
I'm not
and I
sniffing
got
you.
Incredibly
That's
concerned.
disgusting. Why would I do that?
I don't know. That's why I was concerned.
What way could that be?
What way could that be? What?
How the drop?
Oh, you
How
don't English
the
well, game.
elevator?
Okay.
Well, no, he said a sentence before that cleared it
Oh,
out.
oh, wire. Oh, is it broken doorknob though?
I don't know. Let's see what people say.
Oh, frick.
If you arrange it a certain way,
Yeah.
you can cause the drop within the elevator.
Yeah.
So you're telling us all to think
She's
about the
finally talking.
arrangement, right?
Do not interfere.
That arrangement is. The hammer is suspicious.
No, shut up.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
It's literally not. Shut up. You're a suspect
The oil
too.
on the floor.
What?
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
Oh, yes, it sure did, son. Oh, all right. I was running out of slowdown time. I needed to pick something.
Why did I don't even remember what it is.
I
but-
don't either. I was just hoping it would be the next
If you
one.
arrange it a
I was only
certain
off by
way,
2.
You can cause the drop.
So you're telling
was
to
close.
think about the arrangement.
That arrangement.
I don't know if
the hammer
this is
suspicious.
actually
Isn't
it
about
though.
time
I'm not
That's
sure.
totally it.
The doorknob on the floor
Check
seems
it.
suspicious.
C.
You used the broken doorknob on the floor to agree with the broken doorknob on the floor.
Yeah, because it seemed suspicious.
Yeah, but like, what else helps us know that it was suspicious?
If you arrange it a certain way,
Danganronpa.
Not that.
I'm working on it. I'm getting there.
There you go.
So you're telling to think about
Zoom
the
through.
An arrangement. The hammer is suspicious. Isn't it about time?
What about the oil on the floor?
What about the oil on the floor?
Boosh!
What about the oil on my
I
foot?
consent with Fuyuhiko!
What about the 4 dark neighbors of destruction?
Thank you.
Would you like
Didn't the door not have
Forgot their
strike marks
names.
on it?
Jumpy?
Magazi, Champi, Sandy.
Jumpy.
Might have been where it got scraped by the wire.
Yeah?
Is that the same wire that was tied around Nekomaru?
No. Oh, okay. Anyways.
The wire was tied into a loop. If the elevator
Look at his broken
moved,
leg!
the loop part hung from the door.
Is it his leg?
Yeah, his leg screwed off.
Oh,
Fell
dang.
off.
if they did something like that, he would have been suspended in midair.
That's right. He was suspended in midair.
She got real close to the camera.
The killer tied up Mekamaru with the wire while he was in sleep mode. Tied the tip of the wire into a knot and hung it on the doorknob to the 4th floor.
So, I'm assuming it doesn't matter, but the elevator doesn't move if something's moving.
Correct.
But once it starts moving, it's not going to stop, even if something does begin moving.
I don't know.
Because presumably, it would start moving and he would slide across the floor a little bit.
Ah, well,
Dangle
yeah.
a bit.
I mean, that's fair, yeah.
Yeah.
With that,
Dangle
he moved
ropa.
the elevator from the 4th
Ronpa,
floor to the
ronpa.
1st floor of
No,
Great
it's Dingle
Tower.
Wire Pa.
Oh,
Not Ropa.
I'm so. Oh, they didn't do it by the head.
Suspended Mekamaru in
That
midair.
explains the foot a little bit more then.
Oh, yeah.
What's in? Does he have a bubble?
Yeah, it's a little sleepy bubble.
That's cute. He's a little soda bubble.
That's right! He was so well hung!
Thank you.
Kinda like.
Before
You better not finish that sentence.
Thank you.
Before you removed the
Killer
package.
took advantage of the elevator's unique feature. Only the floor moves. By doing that, they created a drop so Nekomaru could fall to his death.
Too easy.
Okay.
It's your favorite minigame!
Ooh, it's my favorite character too.
So what if
This one's not
created
that
a
bad.
drop? Why? If Nekomaru is suspended in midair like that, then how do you get him to fall?
Well, he weighs a lot.
Because if he's suspended in midair, he won't die if he doesn't actually fall.
I just kind of assumed he'd fall because he's a heavy boy. Is that not?
Not entirely, no.
Did
Just pay attention to your bullets. You can run through
Even
it
if
once
they
or twice if you
suspended
need to.
Nekomaru from a wire,
Don't forget to slice.
Right, I have
how
to
would
slice.
they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him up. There's no way they could do that.
Give me the other one. Okay.
I can't back down.
Mash A. Okay.
Thank you.
I got you. You must do it.
It doesn't mean
Just every
someone had to
time.
push him off.
I don't cut these. These are mine.
It's possible that he fell on his own.
Correct.
What? Nekomaru fell on his...
Correct.
Nekomaru should have still been asleep. If he
Yes.
was sleeping, there's no way he could do that to himself.
Okay.
Now's the time, but in that case, you still won't be able to explain that moving the elevator with Nekomaru is just impossible.
It's
End
literally-
of story.
You're out of cuts.
Oh.
Yeah.
I forgot that's a thing.
Yeah.
What? Nekomaru fell on his
No.
own?
Okay.
Nope.
Worth a shot.
You're on the wrong type of track. Wrong track.
So wrong truth bullet, you mean?
Nekomaru
Well,
fell-
yes.
Nekomaru should have still been... If he was sleeping, there's no way he could do that to himself.
Oh, I need to wait.
Now's the time if you want to take back that
No?
spell. In that
All right.
case, you still won't be able
All
to
right.
explain the drop. Moving the elevator with Nekomaru in is just impossible. End
Not
of
a-
story.
It is on this round.
The only thing I could say was fell on his own.
The points you can argue are that he did not fall on his own by
Yes.
countering that one, or that he was not in sleep mode when he fell.
Yes, and he was definitely in sleep mode.
Was he?
Gotcha. Does he wake up on his own?
No. There's something that makes him wake up from
Right,
sleep mode.
it's
Nekomaru
the
fell on
this.
his own?
that.
Nekomaru should have still been in sleep
Yeah.
mode, right?
But he doesn't. I thought it went off.
The alarm was set for 7:30.
Okay.
What do you think would happen?
We're getting
if
there. There's a lot of
Nekomaru woke
pieces
up while he was
still.
suspended
I'm sure.
Upside down in midair.
What are you saying? Like,
Also, a quick note that I love.
Wake up.
At this point in the game, everyone's like words take some slices, you know? Kazuichi, you just slice them once and they're gone every time.
Really?
The game itself is like, his argument sucks. Just like, you know.
He has an alarm inside his body. As long as it was armed, it would have deactivated his sleep mode. Which means the killer set the alarm before they suspended Nekomaru.
How? Wasn't it inside his, like, cavity?
I don't know that part, honestly.
From an alarm and realized you were hanging upside down and had no clue why.
It'd also be dark.
If something like that happened to you, you would start panicking a lot, right? Instinctively, your body would start moving. Nekomaru probably did exactly that.
He also weighed a lot.
Yeah.
So it probably would just fall off the doorknob.
And then, in order to make him fall from the force he was generating, the wire was hung on the tip of the doorknob so it would easily slip off.
Because the doorknob didn't move, it was locked.
Yeah.
Even Nekomaru trying to force it open couldn't get it to move.
Alright.
Yeah.
In actuality, the scrape marks caused by the wire were on the tip of the doorknob, right?
Not really. They're kind of in the middle.
They're in the middle.
It would take a lot of moving. So much swinging.
But Nekomaru didn't fall because the wire came off, right?
Correct?
He fell because the entire doorknob came off.
When Nekomaru awoke, he must have struggled much more than expected, which caused the doorknob to break off.
But, like...
Was that unexpected for the killer too?
Well, that's probably it. If they knew it'd leave behind evidence like that, they would have at least tried to do something to cover it up.
Killer didn't expect the doorknob to come off. The reason that even happened was because the screws were out? Oh, he just...
No, he just loosened it up.
Okay.
He's like, ah!
Clatter, 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 clatter. Not yet, here comes incredible strength of 1,000,000 horsepower. Whoa! Isn't it creaking? If you break the doorknob, I'll be stuck in here. That's really what it was. Then that's the clue Nekomaru left for us to find.
I see. So that's how Nekomaru fell to his death.
Do you finally understand now?
Can you shut up?
It appears it's just as Miss Sonia said. I'm just a pest. No, I'm not just a pest. I'm a total fucking pig.
This is like Toko, but way less cute.
Isn't that right, Miss Sonia? If I'm a fucking pig, you can say so.
Thank you.
I believe you gave your all.
Hey, why aren't you teasing me
Thank you,
anymore?
Kazuichi Soda.
He gets off on this.
Can we get back to the death of us all?
So thanks to that alarm,
Every time, man.
That's
he was
always
still
good.
hanging upside down. That doesn't mean he just
Oh,
crashed
whoa.
straight
Whoa.
into the floor.
Yeah. I don't like it.
I'm sorry.
Doesn't mean Nekomaru
No.
The moment he fell to the floor, the only thing I could think of that happened to him was coal came out of his eyes. That's what happened, right?
Wasn't it? It wasn't tea.
Ruibo's tea? Who freaking cares? Just tell me about it. Anyway, for a Akane to be the one to correct me.
Looks like that was a very wrong answer.
Collided with the pillar.
I see.
I see.
Because, like, duh.
When Nekomaru fell to the floor, he ended up colliding with the pillar. Isn't that it?
Finally, the pillar!
So that's how
That was good. I'll give her that one.
She's been waiting the whole time. She's like, the pillar did it.
See?
It was the pillar.
The pillar was the weapon. My gut was totally right.
Your gut's the only thing you can think with.
Well, the pillar was a bonus.
100
It's not
points.
even clear if the killer intended that, or if it was just a coincidence.
At this point, it is quite difficult to find a clue that will lead to the killer.
The railing on our stairwell is making a lot of noise. Like
Does
somebody's
it frequently
banging
move?
something.
Oh.
No, it just sounds like someone's dragging something down it. But
Could it be a robot? Could it be a killer?
Then what about the alarm? I'm positive the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m. And if we map it out from there...
But we didn't make it, and we don't know what time it is.
Hold on, baby gangsta.
Stop calling me baby gangsta!
Calling me senorita.
they broke up. They broke up.
Who?
Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello.
Oh. Well, good for her.
And what's great about it is they broke up, right?
Yeah.
And then yesterday on Jeopardy, they had a clue about their performance of that song together.
Nice.
And they filmed Jeopardy like 3 weeks in advance, so they couldn't have known any better.
Nice.
But they happened to like write a clue about them like 2 days after they broke up. It was real fun.
I have my water bottle at home, so I'm gonna.
Uh-oh, you need a glass of water?
You want a glass of water? I'll be okay for a few minutes.
Okay, but you're gonna want one.
You didn't check it yourself? Nekomaru's alarm
The
was
next
set for
minigame, I'll go
7:30
get you a
a.m.
glass of water.
Well, thank
you
you.
can fumble around.
How do you know? That doesn't say AM or PM.
I mean, I guess.
Like, I get that it's just like a plot point. Okay, here's a picture of a clock and they know when it's set for. But, like, it's just 7:30.
Nah, that's impossible.
See?
Because even though I
I slept in a little. I still got to the tower at 7 in the morning.
Now that you mention it, so did I.
But did you?
There was no way I could be late for Monokuma Tai Chi, so I left for Grape Tower before 7 a.m.
And if we found Nekomaru's body
She's
there,
so much
it would
taller
have been
than
before the
Yeah.
7:30 a.m. alarm went off.
It appears yet another contradiction has been birthed.
Please don't
How
phrase
were
it
you
that way.
able to discover Nekomaru died at 7:30 a.m. when you went to the tower at 7?
We weren't there.
That's what I want to know.
Did we not tell that to anyone? Does nobody remember when Monokuma was like, you all missed it?
I don't know.
Another mystery I don't understand, just one after another. Can't choke up at a time like this. I'll be able to reach the truth. There should definitely be a clue to break through this contradiction. Here we go, it's another game!
I'll wait
wanna
till like a
serve.
mini game, like a surfing
I want to
mini game.
do a serve. For Yuhiko's account? I should look at these. It's probably the wall clock?
We headed for Grape Tower. Before 7 a.m., I am certain.
Oh no, I'm getting flashbacks to the water
The alarm inside
sprinklers.
Nekomaru's chest was set for 7:30 a.m.
Correct.
Nekomaru died because of that alarm, right?
His time of death and the time the body was discovered. One of those must be an illusion.
Yeah.
The killer probably did some tampering.
No, you just slept
He
in.
probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's chest.
That's
gotta be it.
I don't know. Please button up. I think that's the contradiction, right?
Do you remember what would contradict it?
We headed for Grape
Elevator.
Tower.
Clock's alarm timer.
Before
Radio
7
clock.
a.m., I am certain.
Do you remember what that clue is?
No.
But the alarm inside Nekomaru's
It's Nekomaru's
chest
radio clock.
was
It's
set
that
for
his clock is a
7:30
radio
a.m.
clock.
So it would have been going off.
Nekomaru died because
It's
of
that his
alarm,
clock is a
right?
radio clock that it just
time of death and the time
automatically
the body was
adjusts to be
discovered.
the right time.
One of those must be an illusion.
The killer probably did some. They probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's
Oh, so they can't
chest.
mess,
can't
with, the
mess
clock.
with the
Okay,
clock,
that's
yeah.
what that
No,
means.
that's wrong.
No! Button your shirt up!
No, the clock
There's a
inside
baby
his
next
chest
to
was
you!
a radio clock. Impossible to mess with.
That would be such a good bit for them to say. Go back
No
and
way
forth.
the killer could have tampered with the clock.
Look at this
They're
album.
both ready to
Look
fight.
at this album cover.
They're ready to fight.
Maybe the clock Miss Sonia saw was the one that got tampered with.
The clock inside Grape House?
No, I checked all the clocks inside the funhouse.
And I set them all to 7:30. You're welcome. You what?
Oh, that's what I asked you to do. So you really listened to me and checked all the clocks.
Dang, he's a
Because
crush.
of that, I can confidently declare that all the clocks had the same time display.
All of them were slightly off. Every time I'd go to another clock, it'd be a few seconds later than it was at the last one.
I didn't get it.
If there's no possibility that the time was tampered with, then we must doubt that humans
Yeah, I was waiting for that. I was like, stop squeaking the chair.
Gorgeous.
Please believe me, we are not lying.
Then maybe it's a misunderstanding.
No. He's so precious.
Yeah.
I never misunderstand. I'll crush you
She's
into
less
dog
precious.
food.
The time-related contradiction. I don't think I should doubt the testimonies. I should doubt the clock. There's no mistake something was done, but what was it? Perhaps we've overlooked something. Maybe we're
I think it's time.
misunderstanding.
I think it's time for me to go get you a drink.
Oh, focus and think.
I think
should
it's
be able
time
to find the answer.
It's time
to
for your
that
favorite
mystery.
mini game.
No.
This one's very
Wait.
self-explanatory.
Yay!
So just do it all on your own. Get
All
some
right.
water.
I don't have as much of a bit to do when you're not here to be annoyed.
Still do a bit.
How do I do the thing? Wait, you gotta get it right. You gotta get just right. Alright, let's just get going. Alright.
Stupid careful not to
Matt.
knock this over, though.
I haven't got a single question.
What did the Hajime and the others misunderstand?
Oh, we get 3 choices now.
Wow, imagine that. We misunderstood who the killer is! It's one of us! Alright, well, you have a time limit.
There it is. That's the...
Yeah.
It's so hard to get.
Yeah, probably because they don't intend for you to do that.
But it's funny.
Okay, cool. I'm glad you're having fun. I think if you go faster, it might be a little easier.
Oh yeah? Are you just trying to get me to
No,
go
I think
faster?
genuinely it might be easier if you go fast. Okay, maybe not.
No. Because now I have to use another finger for that button. Alright, let's just go.
Let's just go.
Let's just play the game into as intended.
Ooh, that was sick.
I'm a
close call.
Sick trick man.
Oh, heck yeah, I'm a sick trick. I like a quick trick.
Like a quick flip. I like
Question 2. Which clock was tampered with? Nekomaru's radio clock, the building's clocks,
I like it, Matt. I'm making a Kanye joke.
Oh, my bad.
I'm a sick trick. I like a kickflip.
Oh, that
That's
was
the
pretty
joke.
funny.
Thank you for coming to my.
That was so funny.
To my
I laughed. I went hee hee.
To my Tedison talk.
Remember Ted? Remember the movie about a teddy bear?
No, I never saw Ted.
I didn't either. It was rated R, but like, and it came out when I was like 10.
Yeah, that's a. Woo! Woo! Hey! It worked! That was the sickest trick of all.
Which house at the wrong time?
Both houses.
Wow.
But how?
How could this have happened?
Oh, I guess somebody used the vent, the portal.
Woo! They vented!
It's all coming together.
It's like in my video game Among Us, when they vented.
It's like my favorite video game.
Nagito vented and said, "Hello, Hajime.
Isn't that right for you?
You have no talent. I hate you."
None of the clocks had the wrong time.
But what if all those clocks have been messed with?
What? All the clocks?
Yeah, it's a
All the
reasonable
clocks.
explanation.
So even if you
That's
check
like
all
the
clocks
least
inside the
far-fetched
building,
thing in this
there's no way
trial.
to
And there's 2 clocks. It's not like there's like 17 of them. There's 2.
I see. So the killer messed with the time inside the whole building by changing all the clocks.
What?
You gave me ice cubes as well.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I figured. Did you not want them?
So that's what.
No, it was a nice surprise.
There's no way I would've
Okay.
noticed
I just
that.
wasn't expecting it.
This is truly fantastic.
There he is.
Now's not the time to be pleased. More importantly, how much was the time off?
Okay. Can you do some basic math?
Yes. Need to clarify by how much the time was off after the killer messed with the clocks. That's definitely the next mystery. I'm gonna reach the truth in one go.
Here we go. One go. Honestly,
I-
don't remember this. Except that it's kind. You'll want to review what the accounts are. I'm pretty sure it's one of them.
Kane or Fuyuhiko. Kane or Fuyuhiko. Okay. Oh, so it was 2 hours.
Then we can only rely on Nekomaru. The time of death was clearly 7:30 a.m.
The problem is, what time would 7:30 be in our time?
Are there any clues that can be used to narrow that down?
Yes, it's a Kane's
I
account.
heard the sound when he fell.
Huh? Boom! Boom! One go, baby. Hajime told me.
Easy peasy. Lemony squeezy. Hajime
Lemony
told you.
snicket.
I think I told you.
Hajime told me he was gonna do it in one go.
Oh, that's right.
Rumbling? I thought it was just an earthquake, so I went back to sleep. Was that the sound from when Nekomaru fell?
Well, a huge body fell.
Also, I'm sorry. I've been in a
to
lot
the
of
first,
earthquakes.
and
It's
fell
never made
with it.
noise.
I'm sorry.
You
Was
know?
she on the 4th floor? Or is she on Grape House?
Grape House was the
Which was the
bottom.
higher one?
It was the far. It was the bottom one.
He was hanging from the door that had a grape on it.
In the Strawberry Tower.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so she
The
was
final bedroom's right here.
on the floor where he fell.
Correct.
Okay, never mind then.
Obvious we'd hear the impact sound.
We heard that noise too.
But also
Weren't they
heard
on
it
the
too.
4th floor?
When we were gathered at the Strawberry House Lounge.
Right, because Fuyuhiko woke up to the ringing of the phone. No.
Fuyuhiko woke up and then the alarm just started going off. Because he woke up, he saw Nekomaru
wall
go
clock?
downstairs, yeah. He saw Nekomaru go downstairs at what he thought was 5, what we now know was 7. For Monokuma Taichi, because Nekomaru would always be on time.
Right. Huh.
So he saw that and then...
Sonya?
Oh, well. That sound everyone heard? I did not hear it at all.
You probably didn't hear it because you were sleeping.
I could not sleep at all. I was awake the whole night with hunger pangs.
There's nothing to worry about. What's important is that rumbling noise.
I want you to shut up.
If we use that rumbling sound as a reference, we might be able to figure out
Why does
how
that
much
matter
our
though?
time
Why
is
does
off.
Sonya not hearing it matter?
I heard that sound probably around 5:30 in the morning.
Correct.
Huh? You can tell?
I instantly woke up and left my room. And that's when I saw the clock.
Her
in
eyes
my
are a different color.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
I mean, I guess everything is a bit.
I think everything's a weird color in this trial room.
Akane?
If that rumbling sound was at 5:30,
Huh.
it's like the answer. It was.
I see.
It's like the answer is literally right in front of me, is what he just
Yeah.
said, and it's like,
Nekomaru's alarm went
yeah.
off at 7:30.
And if we heard the sound of his impact...
Shout out to this trial, where not only do we ask, what is an 8-sided shape called? What is an octagon? But we also ask, what's an object that moves things from one floor to another? And
what's the difference between 7:30 and 5:30?
That means our time was off by 2 hours.
This is really the Sesame Street trial.
That much?
We were starving.
You know, minus the murder part.
There's no way we would have noticed.
Plus, the funhouse has no windows. And there weren't any Monokuma announcements either.
However, for what reason did the killer alter our perception of time?
The same reason every killer does it. This is like the 4th time.
The reason is obvious. So they can lure out just Nekomaru.
Lure out only Nekomaru?
If you messed with the clocks and used a specific thing, you definitely get
thing?
Nekomaru to the tower alone, right? From there, the killer's plan was a splendid success. That's all it means.
Does that mess me with the time the killer also used a specific thing?
What
They were
specific
trying to lure
thing?
only Nekomaru. Am I an idiot? Was it Monokuma Tai Chi?
Yeah, it's Monokuma Tai Chi.
Okay, this...
I like massage time.
This trial's jumping back and forth between Baby Easy and stupidly like, wait,
Yeah.
where's the octagon?
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
How did they use it?
We were required to go to Great Tower every morning at 7 a.m. for that activity, right?
Yes.
But if they mess with all the clocks
I thought we had to go at
inside the
7:30.
building, what would that do?
No, we had to go at 7.
We wouldn't
Alright.
be able to attend on time.
Nekomaru woke
That
up at
wouldn't affect
7:30.
Nekomaru. His radio clock had the exact time.
Huh?
That's right.
I yawned and then you
Doing
yawned.
so,
I'm sorry.
It's
the killer
okay, I
was able
forgive
to
you.
lure him to the tower by himself at the precise time.
Then, when I witnessed Nekomaru early in the morning...
So does this mean there wasn't any motive for why it was Nekomaru? Like, the killer did it because logically they could lure him out? Or was it because
Seems like it.
they had something against him?
I mean, it seems like it was just logical.
Maybe Fuyuhiko was jealous of his relationship with Akane.
Oh
Witnessed
no!
Nekomaru around 5 a.m. And if that time was also 2 hours off,
Maybe
it
Fuyuhiko
should
just
have
didn't
been
like his
7 a.m.
concave head.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
No, my head would probably fit in there.
At that time, he was heading over to Monokuma Tai Chi.
Yeah, I could be a
right on
jetpack.
I see. Now that I think about it, I realize what Monokuma meant when he said those words.
Too early. He didn't even
Thank you guys. Oh, I knocked something over.
Oh,
I don't
way to
care what it
go.
was.
Jeez,
Dead
how
to me.
outrageous. I honestly didn't expect everyone to ditch Monokuma Tai Chi, but it turned out like this after all, so I guess it can't be helped.
Can't be helped.
Okay.
You said everyone. You were including us, right?
But Nekomaru was there.
But he was dead. If you're
Was he
dead, you
probably
can't
came
attend
to the tower
Monokuma
to
Tai
Was he
Chi.
alive, though?
It was way past the meeting time.
Ah, jeez. That's, well, how should I put it?
Baloney.
What was it? You know, tripping over a foot or something like that.
Are you talking about tripping over someone else's fault?
Wrong! Too bad.
Liar! I'm right!
I love these two.
That's not it. It's incorrect.
That's definitely the correct answer. Oh, it's so stubborn like this.
Let's just ignore the peanut gallery.
Yeah.
Now that we found out how the killer lured Nekomaru, the number of suspects has drastically decreased.
Why? I get. Hajime? Hajime.
I've had some phlegm in my throat all day because of my illness that's coming on, and
Sorry.
so I was trying to clear my throat earlier, and I made the sound that like rabid animals make when they're like at the window. Have you ever seen that video?
No.
Of the fox that just like puts its mouth against the window, and it's like ah, and it goes.
No. Please stop.
That's the noises they make.
Wait, the number of suspects has decreased because we know Akane saw him at the right time or heard the noise at the time. Sonia didn't hear it.
Did you click A?
Why would that decrease the number of suspects?
Sonia didn't hear it.
Don't be a friggin' liar.
Where is she? Sonia didn't hear it.
You'll know I'm not lying when you listen to what Fuyuhiko's going to say next.
Huh? What the hell do you mean?
You witnessed Nekomaru going toward the tower. Did something else happen after that?
What?
Right, I forgot they met up.
Are you talking about that alarm?
Alarm?
A little while after I witnessed Nekomaru, the clock in the Strawberry House lounge started going off. Plus, it was just before that rumbling sound occurred. That's it. So that's what it is.
I get it.
If Nekomaru died when the rumble happened, then whoever doesn't have an alibi at the time is the prime suspect.
Makoto was asleep.
Really? Was there anyone who didn't
Makoto?
have an alibi
Yeah.
at that time?
His alibi is still insufficient. Because it's just the last game.
I don't remember that, but
He was asleep for the sprinkler thing.
oh, that's right, that's right.
And then
Frick
Kyoko was
the
like,
sprinklers.
no, he was asleep.
Remember now.
I knew you before I knew
No!
I couldn't help bolting from my room. But there was one guy who never left the lounge. We were both on the same floor. It's pretty weird that bastard never came out of his guest room.
Which means that person does not have an alibi for when Nekomaru fell?
No, who? What?
Who wasn't there?
Wait,
for the
okay,
little
so
alarm clock
Fuyuhiko heard the
fiasco?
alarm,
Yeah.
and then Gundam, Nagito, and Kazuichi all went in.
One of those people did not go in.
Oh.
Who is it? Who's the bastard?
Just keep pushing A.
That's
it, right?
No, what?
Do you remember
Okay,
how we
okay.
got the detail of that event with the alarm clocks?
We were playing as Nagito.
Yeah, why would he need the details if he was there?
I mean, fair enough. Oh wait, Hajime
No.
wasn't accounted
No,
for.
they're talking about the people in Strawberry Tower.
Okay.
One
Now,
of them
is it
did not
Gundam?
come out. Daniel, they're just asking who wasn't there for the alarm clock.
I don't
scene.
remember the
It was
alarm clock
Nagito.
scene. It was so long ago. I thought I was playing as Nagito when it happened.
You were playing as Nagito when they told you about
It's
it.
you, right, Nagito?
Oh, they flashed back to
They flashed back
and
to
we were
it,
making
yeah,
jokes
yeah.
about like, oh, why didn't you kiss him or something?
Yeah, something like
okay,
that.
okay.
That's right. Nagito wasn't there. It was just me, Gundam,
Okay.
and Fuyuhiko.
You didn't come out, even though the alarm was going off like crazy. You weren't in your room, were you?
If that's the case, where were you?
Please, say something!
If you don't hurry up and answer, I'm gonna suicide dive you!
We're not killing Nagito.
If I may be frank,
No, you're Nagito!
even if I wanted to go to the lounge, I couldn't.
You couldn't? What do you mean?
I was suspended above the floor of Strawberry Tower.
Merely the foolish talk of the weak.
Not only did I not hear the alarm, I never even heard that rumbling sound.
He couldn't?
You're definitely fucking lying.
However, that is also true for me. It is obvious that I did not hear the alarm
Were
in
they
Strawberry
kissing?
House. But I did not hear the rumbling sound either. Is that not strange? I mean, everyone else heard it. To be honest, it's not just them. The same goes
Why
for
do
me,
you
too.
all withhold information?
I was in a pretty deep sleep, so I thought that's why I couldn't hear it, but
So is it a girl?
it wasn't that. I probably couldn't hear it at all.
Couldn't hear it? What does that mean?
You still don't know. Think about what the three of us who didn't hear a sound.
We're gonna go way back
Chiaki-
for
I'm
this one.
sure you'll figure it out.
Chiaki, Sonia, and Nagito.
What do they have in common?
What do they have in common?
What do they have in
We're
common?
spelling. This is from like way back in the chapter. It's something we established when we first got to the house. Nope. Nope. Nope.
I don't remember.
Where'd all your health come from?
I don't know.
You got a bunch of health
Sure
back.
is convenient. Wrong button. What's the button?
You tried you. I don't know. It's
That's
whatever
the one.
yeah.
That's the one. D. Are they dumb? R. They're dangerous.
They're not dragons.
They're deaf.
I'm gonna let you figure this one out on your own because I definitely had the same like, what are we talking about right now?
Okay, enough with the L's. I get it. They're not X.
For the record, you haven't tried anything on this letter yet.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah.
Their dexterity's off.
No.
Their D's nuts.
No.
They're delicious. Yeah! Alright.
They're not delete.
They're
They're not deload.
What on earth?
This is pulling it way back.
Del It's not deluxe? Oh, deluxe room!
Yeah?
Okay.
Do you remember why? It is rooms. It's rooms. Do you remember why that matters?
Because you couldn't hear anything or something?
They were soundproof rooms.
Okay, I don't remember that.
Yeah, I didn't remember it at all.
Deluxe! R!
Do you remember the whole scene where the guys had rock, paper, scissors and...
Oh, frick. Oh, frick. Sorry, I'm busy.
No, it's all good. You might want to get rid of the U. It's going to explode soon.
No, it's fine.
It's going to explode and hurt you.
Gosh.
S!
Where?
S! Right in front of your face!
I don't see it.
You need the S's!
I don't see it.
Daniel, please!
I don't know what you're talking
Daniel,
about.
please.
Oh, hey, S! This is a fun game.
Do you remember the scene where we all, like, established what rooms
I don't
we were
remember
gonna
them
go
being
in?
soundproof at all.
Nagito, Sonia, and
But do you
Chiaki.
remember, like, the...
You were staying in
We
the
did
deluxe
rock, paper, scissors, and the girls were like, we were friends!
And Nagito's like, oh, guess I won.
Guess I got the deluxe room.
recall. The deluxe rooms are.
This one's interesting
Guest
because...
rooms are divided up by quality grade. The deluxe room is soundproof and has excellent air insulation. The standard room is not that. That's
The
interesting.
reason we could not hear the rumbling noise.
This is why I said you have all the information you need, but you're not going to think of it. Because I could not remember that the deluxe rooms were soundproof.
I wasn't going to remember a lot of other details.
You actually noticed that. Nice catch, Hajime. Are you using your ultimate reserve?
sorry, I'm
course
crack-a-lacking.
talent?
That's okay. Nagito's being condescending.
My fingers
so
are not used to holding a controller today.
Now,
I guess not.
you guys must understand by now, right?
What?
Nekomaru's killer.
Hold on a sec. Why does that lead to who the killer is?
Why? Well, that fact just now is a very important clue.
Why?
And a decisive factor in identifying the killer.
They were jealous of his room.
Decisive factor?
What? Somehow I feel like I understand what Nagito means. Killer among us? Mm-hmm. Killer who murdered Nekomaru.
Are you going to pause it?
Wait.
Pause it so the timer doesn't go down.
I can't. I actually can't.
Oh, lol. Then
I can do that.
Okay, cool, yeah. So do you get what they're saying?
Who's saying?
What Nagito is saying?
No.
Nagito, Sonia, Chiaki
The fact that
could not
they
have
could
heard
not-
the noises.
They couldn't hear it because they were in the deluxe rooms.
Correct.
So they have alibis.
Correct.
Which means Hajime doesn't count.
Hajime heard the noise. Everyone else heard the noise.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to think how I can give this to you without just giving you the answer because I think the
Let me run through the people for like just a minute or
Yeah.
so. Okay, so who's still on the table? Gundam's on the table, Akane is on the table, Furuhiko is, Nagito's not, Chiaki's not, Sonya's not, Kazuichi's on the table, Hajime's not. So what does the hearing it have to do with anything?
So I'm trying to think how to word this.
I don't think it's
There is
Akane,
someone-
because we used Akane's account to get
Yeah.
the time, so that she's off the table.
So
Fuyuhiko saw him go in, and then stayed in the lounge.
Fuyuhiko was already in the lounge when the alarm clock went off.
The alarm clock
So
went
it's
off.
obvious that he heard it.
Did the alarm clock go off at 7:30 real time? Like, was it supposed to wake everybody else
It
up?
went off a little bit before 7:30.
Okay.
So that they came out, heard the boom, alibi, right?
So those three have an alibi. So who does that leave?
Well, so let me rethink how to phrase this.
One of them is lying.
Somebody responded to something that they should not have had they been in their room, basically.
Were there more deluxe rooms?
There were 2 deluxe rooms per building.
And we only have Nagito and the 2 girls so far.
So it's, do you remember who else had a deluxe room?
No.
Do you remember?
Kazuichi was mad because he wanted to go into the... He was jealous that we got to go, and he was like, oh, well, barely won. Your girl, you're...
Nagito had the deluxe
suite.
room.
Oh my gosh, Matt, was it Gundam? It was Fuyuhiko. It has to be Fuyuhiko. Matt, did Gundam do it?
Well, you should push the little button.
You're the only
No! No! He didn't do it.
There's something I want to ask you.
He didn't do it. He can't do it. He was in the room!
When the alarm rang at the Strawberry House Lounge, you rushed over there too. right?
I don't care if he doesn't have a reason for hearing the alarm go off. He was just there. Is he actually magic? Is that what did he just...
Well, let's be clear. We established that Nekomaru's thing was pretty self-automated. He wakes up at 7:30, he moves, he falls.
No, does he have the magic for tying him up without actually being in there?
If the bell of catastrophe rings throughout the night, it is the universe's providence to stop it.
Nah, I'm not killing Gundam.
Why were you able to hear it?
Hear what?
I mean, you were also staying in a deluxe room, right? Nagito was staying in a deluxe room in the same house on the same floor.
Of course it matters. It was like the first thing we did.
We played rock, paper, scissors. I didn't remember it. No one remembers it. Like, very few people actually remember that whole process. But yeah, it was Nagito and Gundam won the deluxe rooms, and then Nekomaru was in the standard. The other two guys were in the bad one, and then Hajime lost because he's a loser boy.
Gundam?
There was only one possibility. You weren't in your room at the time. That's why, even though you were staying in a deluxe room, you still went to the lounge. Am I right?
I hate this.
Gundam, you have some sort of explanation.
Just say you had to use the bathroom, please. Just.
Gundam probably couldn't return to his room because of Fuyuhiko. Me? After you saw Nekomaru heading to the tower, you stayed at the lounge for a while. Am I correct? Until the moment that alarm started ringing, right? If you were in the lounge for that long, the killer who had left earlier obviously wouldn't be able to go back.
Even though Nekomaru's murder was a death trap that you
This is the moment I was like, you know, even if he's not having fun in Chapter 2, there's going to be a moment worth, you know, getting his response to.
I don't like.
Eventually.
I don't like this chapter.
Yeah?
No, I don't like.
Aw.
The killer still needed to prepare the murder in advance.
Like putting Nekomaru in sleep mode and tying him up with the wire.
In order to do that, the killer needed to be waiting for Nekomaru.
But there was a vent. They could have moved through the towers together. Chiaki could have won the game and moved through the towers. It's
She
Chiaki.
could have.
It's Chiaki. Case closed.
Which means when Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru, the killer was already at the tower.
Oh my gosh.
And once they tried to go back, they couldn't because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge.
In their original plan, the killer should have returned to their room before the alarm.
Which I do love. The original plan is pretty foolproof, you know?
A little bit, yeah.
You have an alibi. I didn't hear it because I was in my bedroom. What do you want me to do?
But he didn't remember that, didn't he? I guess he couldn't go back to his bedroom if everybody was in the lounge.
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
But wouldn't they have noticed he came from that direction?
And
not if the alarm clock's going off and they're all just like, what is this?
They weren't planning to come out and go to the lounge.
Which means they wouldn't have heard the alarm or the rumbling sound.
What's up?
Thus
I hate
proving
this.
they were
Yeah?
in the room just like us.
The best case scenario would have been if those two in the lounge had gone to check the deluxe rooms. After all, if they personally saw the killer sleeping in their room, it gives the killer a stronger alibi.
That's not Nagito.
Unfortunately, they failed to secure that alibi.
Because I was in the lounge.
With the wrench. Aww.
Couldn't go back to their room and ended up hearing the lounge's alarm.
Everybody's so asleep. I like the stinky room.
No.
Stinky room. What are you doing? This was already voiced. I don't know why.
Louder than the supreme ruler of the netherworld bellowing for a sacrifice.
Don't go making all that noise so suddenly. That's what he sounds like.
But why'd you come out? You should have hid till the excitement died down.
If Gundam tried to hide, and if those two went to his room to check on him, he would have been found out.
Did they go check on Nagito?
No. But if they had,
The worst
they would have seen
possible outcome.
Nagito in the bedroom and been
That's
like,
why
oh,
the
he's
Gundam
asleep.
stayed hidden.
Just say you had to use the bathroom. Like, that's it.
That would be an easy defense, wouldn't it?
Yes. I mean, they could easily just be like, you haven't eaten or drink anything. I don't think that really is what happened.
If those two had just checked the deluxe rooms as planned, that would have been ideal, but how ironic.
That's not
moment
Nagito.
Fumihiko set foot in the lounge,
camera's
your
glitching,
plan
Matt.
was
It's not
No,
showing
it's just him
Nagito.
talking while looking at the reaction of the boy.
I don't think it should
The
be showing
man.
the man. He just had to poo. That's all it was.
My 4 dark devas had a little doo-doo to take care of.
I had to empty the bowels of justice. The entire balance of the universe was at stake.
Gundam?
No, that is
What?
so sad.
What?
He's the only one I actively love.
Answer me this. Including myself in my 4 dark devas of destruction, how many ears do we possess?
At least 8.
At least 8 is not wrong, but that's not the answer that he wants.
The answer is 10. That's right, I possess
If you include
10
him, Daniel.
ears.
Oh, there's 4 hamsters.
There's 4 hamsters. He literally said, and my 4 dark devas.
I was really trying to
Daniel.
That means I have 5 times the hearing of
like
a
a bookie.
normal human. The soundproof system here may as well not exist.
Is that your argument?
That's a great moment.
Bastard. Do you understand the situation you're in right now?
Answer me this. Between me and my 4 dark devas, how many bowels are there?
How many nuggets of little poo-poos must
No,
we...
that's a new sprite. No! You can't give him a new one.
I left my room to go to the bathroom. By coincidence, I heard the alarm.
I'm out.
Daniel, he's trying this after he said, how many ears
did
do I
it.
have?
I did it.
I have
Ow.
10 ears. I'm good.
It's an alibi.
I have 10 ears.
It's an alibi.
That's right. That's all it was. The world is always so simple.
Yes, I merely had to tinkle.
Are you saying it was
I
just
had a little
coincidence?
pee-pee poo-poo.
That timing a little too perfect?
And yet, I'm being suspected by all of you. It seems it was actually horrible timing on my part.
But alas, my Waz could not wait.
I see. You're still holding out. Well, you don't have to admit it.
Man, I'm
We're
so
going to
sad.
decide
Yeah.
who the killer is with
This
the
is not how I
majority
wanted to
vote
start
anyway.
recording today.
Yeah.
So, why don't we just go ahead and start voting?
Yeah, I guess this will just be
It's
a longer
obvious
episode.
that Gundam is the
Well,
killer.
there's a lot of post stuff, so I might
Right.
cut it somewhere. It might have already cut.
Okay.
If so, welcome to the second episode. If not,
Hold on
shut
a
up.
second. You know, Hajime, this class trial, this killing, it's merely the opening act, you know.
We're only halfway through the game.
Hey! What do you mean the class trial is just
We're
the
only at the
opening act?
finale of the first game in number of
Perhaps I should
episodes.
say it's just a farce.
Like the fart I had to take early in the morning.
Just a boring farce. So boring, so stressful.
Ugh.
I'm so painfully bored that I might develop stomach ulcers. Seriously. Let's just hurry up and finish this before I collapse from poor health.
No.
Nagito, something definitely happened to you, didn't it?
Is it because I'm not kissing you anymore?
I
some
saw
point
the
during
truth,
the
Hajime.
investigation,
You have an average dong.
Weird. What actually happened? Did you discover something?
More like I discovered a lack of something.
Well, let's just leave that fun for later. And finish this opening act already.
No.
You said opening act again!
Please hold on. We have yet to hear Gundam's rebuttal.
Exactly, I'm with her.
But he's completely shut up. Perhaps he can't argue anymore.
Gundam!
I was simply at a loss for words after being dumbfounded by your pathetic assumption.
Matt, I don't want to kill him.
Yeah.
In fact, I
you
shall
don't have to do
deny
anything.
the very basis. Your
Monokuma can
assumption
do
has
it.
been wrong since the beginning.
Since the beginning?
Based on your assumption, I hung Nekomaru from the 4th floor of the tower and made the floor descend to the 1st floor.
Trying to find any kind of loophole.
From there, after
Other than the one
returning
around
to
his foot.
Strawberry House, I was present when the alarm at the lounge went off, correct? Although going to and fro is busy enough as it is, how would I be able to travel between both houses anyway?
Daniel.
He wouldn't. What? Wait, what?
I see.
I mean, I know he probably did
Contact
it, but
elevator
like.
was broken.
Actually, though, how this
We have a truth bullet specifically talking about traveling between the two houses.
Yeah, but you had to win the game to get there.
Yeah.
Did he win the game?
Where did the wire and the hammer come from?
House control panel, which shut down the elevator.
Guess he won the game.
Plus, the stopped elevator should have been facing the grape house side.
Man.
If so, the human
hoping it was
who used the
Chiaki.
elevator
Why?
would have
Because she's
left
not
it at
Gundam.
For these reasons,
Oh,
it's
if you need to switch
killer destroyed the
chairs at
elevator
any point too, let me know.
You just switch games.
We can do that after this.
Sad.
What's wrong with
Black
that?
Friday.
What?
WinZip.
Oh my gosh, WinZip!
Oh, it's a Black Friday sale of
You
WinZip.
take a free trial once and they don't shut up. I'm grieving.
I'm in despair. In despair. No.
Shut up! Yes, like where the pee is stored that I had to release in the morning.